we begin our floor work tutorial with our bum seated between our two heels, really arching, sticking the booty out. This is what it looks like from a front view, really arching, trying to get as low as possible. This is what's going on from a rear view. Yes, if you cannot do this, if you're sitting here like, lady, I don't have the flexibility, that's okay. Just sit with your heels together, sit on them. Yes, yes, other variation. Anyway, we start over here. Yes, we begin by sliding both hands forward. Please keep that arch in your low back, okay? None of this stuff. Not right now. It's not wrong, but that's not what I'm going for. Keep arching, yes? Keep a long neck now as you start to come onto all fours. Notice that I am really focusing on sticking my booty out, okay? Look at what it's like to round, look at what it's like to be neutral, and focus on sticking the booty out. Like if you're trying to moon somebody, yes? Yes, engage. Another thing I really want to talk about, because I see it so much and it really makes a huge difference if you nail this, are your feet, okay? When you're doing exotic, most of the time you don't want to be with your feet flexed unless you're going for something like that, unless you're on purpose, playing with your lines and your ankles. Most of the time you want to be really pointed. You want this front part of your ankle to just chill on the floor, like press against the floor the entire time while you're gliding. Look at the difference between this and this. It's a difference. There's a nice difference. This is going to look a little bit more finessed. So really think about pointing, not only through your toes, but pointing through your ankles and really pressing them suckers into the ground the whole time. The whole time. The whole time. All right, don't worry. Sometimes I also don't point as much as I should, but something to work on, yeah? We slide. We arch. Keep the neck long neck. Yes? Stick the booty out. You have an option here. You can either come to this position or you can slide out slightly to the side. Look what happens when I'm to the side. All of a sudden you see this little cut right here. This little bikini line thing going on. It can be quite interesting and quite exotic-y. It depends what you're going for. So just thought I should show you what a slightly different angle can look like. After you slide and you get to your position, we are now going to stick this front leg straight back. Just the front leg. The right leg stays bent. So left leg extends. And remember, you're pointing, keeping this guy flat, and you're pointing here hard. Strong leg, like a stick. Okay? None of this stuff right now. None of this stuff back here. No. Straighten, engage, and straighten those arms and long neck. And smile. Yeah? From here, we're opening the hip. So the hip is going up. The hip is coming up and it's open. What do I mean by open hip? This is an open hip. This is a closed hip. This is an open hip. This is a closed hip. So you really want to think about opening up. Why? Because we're going to do some circles. We're going to do some circles here. Some hip circles. So I like to roll counterclockwise, but you can roll clockwise. Do whatever feels better for you. We're going to do 2. 1, 2. Focus on your hip leading this movement. The hip should be leading this movement. The toes just follow, okay? So hip leads the movement, toes follow. 2 circles, and then when you're back at the top, we're gonna accent down like this. Bam, bam, really fast. Boom, boom, cha, 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 cha. So practice this a couple times. Let's do 5 circles forward and 5 accents. Or 5 circles backward, whatever. 5 circles and 5 accents. Ready? Engage here, straight legs, engage, long neck, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 accents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, take a little break. While you take a break, just watch. Please take a little break and watch. When someone tells you to watch, learn to just watch. From here, you're watching only. After you did your accent, right arm. Since you're taking a moment to just watch what I'm about to do, hit the like button, show me that you're following along and that you are getting something out of this today. Right shoulder is going to go on the floor for a shoulder variation. If you've never done a shoulder variation, please be very careful. If you are afraid, don't do this. If you have done a shoulder variation, you know very well that your weight should not be on your neck. Your weight should be on your hand in the front and on this shoulder. Boom. I'll show you what that looks like from behind. Weight is on that shoulder and on my front arm, which is bent with a 90-degree elbow, more or less, 90-degree angle, more or less, in the front elbow. Here we are. From here, we're going to keep pushing into our hands and arms. Yes, hands and arms are pushing into the ground. This left leg is super straight, super engaged. My right leg, which is bent at the moment, is going to straighten as well. And I'm going to go into a straddle as I swoosh to the other side. Again, I hope you're just watching and following me here. Just watch. And straight, swoosh this over as you straighten the right leg. Boom. I come onto my shoulders. This arm, my right arm, is going to continue tracing on the floor as my legs close on this side. And I'm not going all the way, I'm stopping at an angle on purpose. So I'm not stopping all the way over here, I'm stopping here. Yes? This hand traced my face. Do not to block your face with this hand. You want to show your face to the audience. Straight, strong legs. From here, you're going to control your descent down. The weight is on your hand and on your shoulder, and you're controlling your descent down with straight legs. If you were a good student, you were only watching. Now you try. Let's go. We're here. We just finished our little hip accent, right? Shoulder goes down. Weight on hand, weight on shoulder. Start bringing this leg up and over as you straighten the bottom into this shape. And you now open into your straddle shoulder stand. And you're looking at the ceiling. Right arm is going to continue tracing the floor as you close the legs. Bring those heels together, yes, at an angle. And control your fall down. Let's try this from the top. Ready. And we're sitting, arching. Look at our audience. Sliding our hands down, arching, arching, arching. Long neck, come up. Straighten the left leg and do your circles. 1, 2, let's do a third one. Let's be extra. 3, and accent. Boom. Down, melt. Try to wave down. Or if you want to be interesting, you can be more mechanical. It depends what you're going for. But usually exotic is more flowy. So wave down, place that shoulder, take your time, and let's go. Don't forget to breathe. Boom, and control your descent down. When you get down, hopefully you can still hear me. When you get down, yes, we are going to be placing this arm that's straight. We're going to bend it as well. So now we're almost like in a push-up position. Yes, both elbows are bent. Yes, from here, we're going to keep our ankles and knees together. We're just going to slide up. Notice how I'm keeping my chest on the ground. So I'm keeping my chest on the ground and I'm sliding my booty up, really arching. From there, we're going to do a hip drop to the right, a hip drop to the left, a hip drop to the right, a hip drop to the left. Then, center, remember, keep the toes pointed, yeah? Point those toes as you slide the right knee up towards your face and bring your hips down. When your hips come down and they touch the floor, that's a cue for you to start rounding. You're doing like this tucking motion. Hips come down, tuck and round as you push with your arms, tuck your chin into your chest, right? We're gonna create like a wave, and then arch back, lift the head as your foot comes to your head, and then as your foot leaves and goes to the ground, your head goes in the opposite direction. So it's like boom, 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 boom. Practice this. Boom, 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 boom. Let's take it from here. Let's take it from the ending of our shoulder. Stand, swirl around, and we're coming down, 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 down with control. Yes, I'm moving so you can see me. We're gonna push into our hands as we also keep our feet together and our knees together, and we're going to just stick the booty up, 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 up as much as we can. And then we're gonna go right, left, belly button in, left, and then knee to our face. When the hip touches the ground, that's our cue to roll up, head with the foot. Nice. Let's put it all together, and I'll go slow, and you can rewind this if you need to, and you can just play this slower, play this faster, depending on your needs. That's the good thing about having YouTube, is that you can fast forward, rewind, go at your own pace, all that good stuff. I'm gonna mark it for us. Let's go. I'm out of breath, yo. Shit. All right, here we are. Ready, and slide. Long neck, yes, and stick the left leg out. I want you to see my toes. And go 1, and 2, and 3, and accent. Melt, place that shoulder, breathe. Straighten both legs, come on over. Feet together, and then go down. Yes, your hand should not be blocking your face. Bring that other arm in. Push the booty up and fall to one side, fall to the other, and repeat. Bum and bum. As fast or slow as you want. Yes. Boom. Round up. Head. Bum. I'm gonna do it back here so you can see me a little better. Let's see. Ready, set. Last time. Make it count. And go.
Check out my other tutorials and tips for more.